I am in the belly of the beast. The beast is, of course, Conservative Party conference. And what is the beast chatting about? Well, there are two big issues. One of them, of course, is Brexit, the biggest political event for a very long time indeed. What is Brexit going to look like? And what impact is it going to have on this country? Liam, hello, it's Owen from The Guardian. How you doing?
Hey,
how you doing? Are you off to do your
I am off to
speech? Are we going to have a hard Brexit? How hard will it be?
Have to wait and find out like everybody else.
Okay. Ooh, quite hard, I think. You are not a fan of Brexit. And it looks now, not only are we going to have a Brexit, we're going to have a really hard Brexit.
You know, if we're not careful, we are going to have some serious economic problems that we will deliver because we will not get a great trade deal from the EU if we insist on not having the freedom of movement, which has delivered so much prosperity. Senior members of the government, the ministers in charge, must now be held to account.
David Davis and Liam Fox, they're in charge of our Brexit negotiations, along with Boris Johnson. How's that make you feel?
Well, I call them, you know, the foggy Compo and Cleggy from the last of the summer wine.
We are standing next to a car wreckage. Will this be the British economy after Brexit?
No, I think this looks more to like the state of the current Labour Party.
Oh no, you didn't. Zinger. Is this going to be the British economy after a hard Brexit?
Certainly better than that.
Oh God, well, that's a low base though. That's in a terrible state. Why you're sticking out? There's a rat as well. I mean, this could be the future.
No, that's not at all. This is a car which is part of our history, and with care and attention, it's going to become a beautiful repeat of what it was before.
So we're going back to the 1950s. This is from 1957. Do you know what? I did not know what to get my mum and dad for Christmas, but now I know. The perfect gift. Here we go. Look at this. I'm going to put that on the mantel. I might take Keir Hardy down and put that up. Maybe put it above the bed, so every day I can wake up and have that greet me. A country that works for everyone. That is everywhere here at Tory Party Conference. It's on walls and stuff. It's on my badge. It's coming out of the mouths of politicians. But after 6 years of Tory rule, is it a country that works for everyone?
Even in my lifetime, you've seen the head of a company earning about 40 times what the person that's on a lowest grade within the company is earning. Now you're seeing that being stretched to 400 times. Now,
Big lefty.
Yeah, well, I think there's a real issue about making sure that you have, yes, you encourage business and commerce and entrepreneurialism and all the rest because that's what generates growth for this country, but you've also got to make sure that people can be a part of that. You see that we've been able to generate jobs. Now what we've got to do is make sure that people feel like their living standards are improving too and that their opportunities are improving.
Blimey, it's like Attack of the Clones, isn't it? A country that works for everyone. That's the big thing. There's a criticism there, isn't there, of the last few years, that it hasn't been working for everyone.
Well, I'd say it's just a natural extension of what we were doing. Labour, with due respect, just left the country such a mess.
6 years ago, come on, you've been in power for a long time.
We had to do a lot of time to bring the stability that you mock.
I think it's an implicit criticism of the way politics has been for a very long time, that we have been looking at smaller and smaller groups of people targeted in marginal seats to win elections. And I think what she's saying is let's take a step back. There's a lot of people out there doing the right thing, they're working hard, but they haven't got an awful lot left at the end of the month, and we need to be there for them.
If I go around some of the poorer parts of Birmingham and I say, how's your life got better in the last 6 years? What are they going to tell me?
Hopefully, yes. I mean, employment's on the up, so, you know, things are going in the right direction.
So do you think they'll be like, if I say your life's got better in the last 6 years, admit it, what do you think they'll be like, yeah, actually, things are fine?
I think so.
That's what they'll say. That's confident.
Yes, yeah.
There are elements where sectors, they come in and out. The steel industry, for example, it's not going very well. I'm sure they're not going to be particularly pleased about the economic progress. And the economy isn't going to, even though it works for everyone, that doesn't mean it's going to be equally for everyone.
Most people say to me, I think things have got harder over the last 6 years. Are they delusional?
I think what I would say is that what they've got is a government that's on their side, and what they've got is a Labour Party that just talks to itself.
I'm talking to you.
Well, it's only once a year.
Oh, let's do it more regularly.
You don't come round for a coffee, you don't write.
You don't call, honestly.
Yeah.
A country that works for everyone. Now, it's worth testing that proposition out. So I've come to Nechells, make sure I pronounce that right. Now, Nechells has some of the highest levels of child poverty in Birmingham. So I'm going to ask people here, Have things got better under the Tories, and are they optimistic? Do you think people are better off now after 6 years?
Well, certain types of people are better off.
For working class people, what do you think?
For working class people, I don't think they've done much of anything for us, really, you know what I mean? They say that they're creating jobs and they're creating housing and stuff like that, but you don't see it, you know what I mean? You don't see it in these boroughs.
So the Conservatives are here, and their slogan is a country that works for everyone. Do we have a country that works for everyone?
No, we don't.
And what's the problem, Nick, do you think?
I think the problem is they have a country that works for themselves, not for the normal working class people.
Do you think have they got better in the last 6 years under them?
No, they haven't. They've got a damn sight worse.
Do we live in a country that works for everyone?
No, unfortunately, I think they try, and I would always vote Conservative. And I'm hoping this lady that's in now will really give them...
They've been in power now for 6 years. Have things got better?
No. But then it never does with any of them, really, does it?
No. What do you think's not? What would you have liked to have got better in the last 6 years that hasn't?
So I just think they need to do more for our children, because there's nothing out there for our children. You just look around you. Nothing for them, is there?
We're only about 3 miles away from Tory conference, but to be honest, it feels like a pretty much a different universe. The Tories are going to make kind of inroads and show they're different and they've changed and they don't represent people at the top of society, then yeah, they've got a long way to go. How does sum up the mood behind those closed doors here at Tory Party Conference? Cockiness, arrogance, triumphalism? A bit of all three, if I'm going to be honest with you. But the thing is, this is not a united country at the moment, and this is certainly not a united party, despite all the effort to show, we're strong and all the glee at the plight of the opposition. So Labour have a big question to answer. Can they pull themselves together? Can they offer an inspiring alternative? And can they wipe off the smirk from the faces of the summer people here? They have to do that because this party isn't quite as strong as they think they are. And if Labour get their act together, then maybe, just maybe, they can get these people on the run again.